Hello everyone, and welcome to Evolution of Tomb Raider games. Tomb Raider is a 1996 action-adventure video game developed by Core Design and published by Eidos Interactive. The game follows archaeologist-adventurer Lara Croft, who is hired by businesswoman Jacqueline Natla to find an artifact called the Scion of Atlantis. Tomb Raider 2 was released in 1997. The game is split into levels: the Great Wall of China, Venice, an all-rig and shipwreck in an unspecified ocean area, and the foothills of Tibet. Lara's home of Croft Manor can be accessed from the start menu as a training area, and is used in the final level. Tomb Raider 3 was released in 1998. The story of the game follows archaeologist-adventurer Lara Croft as she embarks upon a quest to recover pieces of a meteorite that are scattered across the world. To progress through the game, the player must complete a series of levels that involve solving puzzles. Tomb Raider: The Last Revelation was released in 1999. The narrative follows archaeologist-adventurer Lara Croft as she races to imprison the Egyptian god Set after accidentally setting him free. Combat involves Lara engaging enemies which appear at certain points in the environment. Tomb Raider was released in 2000 on GBC, following series protagonist Lara Croft as she searches ruins in South America for a powerful artifact. The gameplay features platforming and puzzle solving on a 2D side-scrolling environment. Tomb Raider Chronicles was released in 2000. The events of Chronicles are portrayed as a series of flashbacks to adventures at different points in Lara's life. The levels are split between 4 locations: Rome, the coast of Russia, an island near Ireland, and a corporate building in New York City. Tomb Raider: Curse of the Sword was released in 2000 on GBC. Afflicted with a terrible curse, Lara must follow a group of thieves from a museum in Manhattan, across rooftops in Soho, down into the New York subway system, beyond the Brooklyn docks, and all the way to their hideout in Bermuda. Tomb Raider: The Prophecy was released in 2002 on GBA. The Prophecy instead plays in an isometric viewpoint, giving the player a viewpoint from above the player character's head. The game contains many familiar elements of the franchise, such as being able to jump, run, climb, and shoot. Tomb Raider: The Angel of Darkness was released in 2003. The storyline follows Lara Croft as she attempts to clear herself of being the suspect of her former mentor, Werner von Kroy's murder, while investigating the activities of a black magic cult. The gameplay follows series tradition, with Lara navigating platforming environments. Tomb Raider: Legend is a 2006 action-adventure video game developed by Crystal Dynamics. Legend details Lara Croft's quest for the mythical sword Excalibur, racing across the world against her former friend Amanda Evert. Gameplay features Lara navigating linear levels, fighting enemies, and solving environmental puzzles to progress. Tomb Raider Anniversary was released in 2007. Anniversary is a remake of the first Tomb Raider game. Originally released in 1996, during combat, Lara automatically locks onto enemies and fires with her equipped gun, with the player able to switch to another target within range and move freely to avoid enemy attacks. Tomb Raider Underworld was released in 2008. Underworld follows archaeologist-adventurer Lara Croft as she searches for Mjolnir, an artifact key to entering the realm of Helheim, while confronting adversaries from her past. During the last 2 levels, Lara also has access to the magical artifact Mjolnir, which instantly kills most enemies. Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light was released in 2010 in multiplayer. Players take the role as either Lara Croft or a 2,000-year-old Mayan warrior named Totec. They must work together in order to stop the evil spirit Xolotl and retrieve the Mirror of Smoke. Tomb Raider was released in 2013. Gameplay focuses on survival, with exploration when traversing the island and visiting various optional tombs. Tomb Raider is set on Yamatai, an island from which Lara, who is untested and not yet the battle-hardened explorer she is in other titles in the series, must save her friends and escape while being hunted down by a malevolent cult. Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris was released in 2014. Each playable character possesses unique weapons and skills. As with some previous installments, Lara retains her dual pistols with infinite ammunition and a grappling hook, which she is able to use to cross gaps. Rise of the Tomb Raider was released in 2014. Its story follows Lara Croft as she ventures into Siberia in search of the legendary city of Kitez while battling the paramilitary organization Trinity, which intends to uncover the city's promise of immortality. Lara must traverse the environment and combat enemies with firearms and stealth as she explores semi-open hubs. In these hubs, she can raid challenge tombs to unlock new rewards, complete side missions. Lara Croft Relic Run is a 2015 free-to-play action-adventure endless runner platforming game for mobile platforms. Players take on the role of franchise protagonist Lara Croft as she searches for a lost colleague while confronting a shadowy conspiracy. Lara Croft Go is a turn-based puzzle video game in the Tomb Raider series. The player moves Lara Croft as a puzzle piece through a board game while avoiding obstacles and manipulating the environment. The player and the environment take turns, in which one rests while the other moves. Shadow of the Tomb Raider was released in 2018. In addition to standalone areas, the game has a large hub in the hidden city of Paititi. A new barter system allows players to trade and sell various resources gathered from the areas surrounding Paititi. The game features larger tombs and more complex puzzles compared to previous installments in the Reboot series. Tomb Raider Reloaded is a 2022 action arcade game developed by Emerald City Games. Tomb Raider Reloaded is a top-down shooter that plays similar to the mobile game Arcaro, becoming one of the few Tomb Raider games played from a top-down perspective. Tomb Raider Remastered starring Lara Croft is a collection of remasters of Core Design's first 3 original Tomb Raider video games developed and published by Aspyr. The collection includes new features across all 3 games, such as options to choose between enhanced and original graphics and classic and modern control schemes, as well as camera lock-on, health bars for boss battles, photo mode, and over 200 achievements.